You remember the first time you fell in love. The job you worked so hard to get. The people you lost. The people you pushed away. And the moments you'll never get back. My name is John, I'm 75 years old. And if I could go back, just for a moment, I wouldn't change everything. But there are 6 things I deeply regret. And maybe, just maybe, sharing them with you will help you avoid the same. We all carry a suitcase filled with memories. Some good. Some bad. But what weighs the most, are regrets. This isn't a sad story. It's not a list of complaints. It's a letter to anyone who still has time, to live, to change, to love. So here they are, my 6 biggest life regrets. Raw. Honest. From a man who's seen a lot, and learned even more. Regret 1, not taking care of my health sooner. When I was younger, I treated my body like it would last forever. Fast food. No exercise. Stressing over deadlines instead of sleeping. I'll deal with it later, I'd say. Later came. At 58, I had my first heart scare. At 62, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. At 70, I couldn't walk up a flight of stairs without catching my breath. You see, youth forgives a lot, but time keeps the score. What I regret the most isn't just the illness, it's the time I lost feeling tired, sick, dependent. The hikes I couldn't take. The games I couldn't play with my grandchildren. The moments I spent in hospitals instead of holidays. If I could go back, I'd tell my 40-year-old self. Your body isn't a machine. It's a gift. Treat it like one. Regret 2, working too much, living too little. I was a hard worker. Proud of it. I clocked in early. Left late. Said yes to promotions, meetings, projects, because I thought success meant sacrifice. I wanted to give my family a good life. A better life. But here's the twist, I gave them money, but I took away time. I missed school plays. Dinners. Weekend trips. I was too busy building a future, that passed me by. Now, retired, I have all the time in the world, and no one left waiting at the dinner table. Don't get me wrong. Work matters. Providing matters. But your presence will always matter more than your paycheck. Trust me. No one on their deathbed ever says, I wish I spent more time at the office. Regret number 3, not saying, I love you, enough. I grew up in a generation where emotions weren't shown, they were swallowed. I loved deeply. But I rarely said it. My wife. I told her I loved her on our wedding day, and maybe a few anniversaries. My kids. I showed them by working hard, but I never said the words out loud. And then, one day, my wife was gone. A stroke took her in minutes. No goodbye. No last, I love you. And the silence was louder than any scream. Words matter. They heal. They hold. They linger long after we're gone. If I could go back, I'd whisper, I love you, more often. Loudly. Proudly. Every chance I got. Don't wait for birthdays, or hospitals, or funerals. Say it now. Say it often. Say it like it's the last time, because one day, it will be. Regret 4, losing touch with old friends. There were people I once laughed with so hard we cried. People who knew me better than I knew myself. But life got busy. Kids, careers, moves. We said, let's catch up soon, and soon never came. Now, I scroll through old photos and wonder where they are. Some are gone. Some are out there. Some still remember me, I hope. Friendships are like plants, they wither if you don't water them. I regret not picking up the phone. Not sending that birthday card. Not showing up when it mattered. Because in the end, it's not the things you own, but the people you shared them with, that make a life worth living. Regret 5, holding on to grudges. Let me tell you something that took me 70 years to learn. Forgiveness is freedom. I spent decades being angry at my brother for something he said at our father's funeral. We stopped speaking. Out of pride. Out of pain. I kept telling myself, he should apologize first. Then. I got the call. He had passed. Suddenly. Unexpectedly. And I never got to say I was sorry too. Grudges are heavy. And they only hurt the one who holds them. I wish I had let go sooner. Not for him. For me. Because peace isn't about who was right, it's about what's left when anger is gone. Regret 6, being afraid to take risks. I played it safe. I took the job that paid more instead of the one I loved. I stayed in the town I knew instead of exploring the world. I stuck to the script because I was afraid of the unknown. But looking back, my biggest regrets aren't the things I did, they're the things I didn't do. I never learned to dance. I never learned a second language. I never wrote that book I kept talking about. Fear is a thief. It steals not just opportunities, but memories you never got to make. If you're watching this and thinking, it's too late, I'm here to tell you, it's not. Take the class. Book the trip. Tell the story. Be brave. What I'd tell my younger self. If I could sit across from my 30-year-old self, I wouldn't yell. I wouldn't scold. I'd just smile, and say. It's all going to pass faster than you think. The good days. The hard ones. Love louder. Forgive quicker. Take care of your body. Hold your people close. And don't wait for life to slow down before you start living it. Maybe you're 50. Maybe 60. Maybe older. Or younger. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you still have time. If anything in this video felt familiar, don't carry it like I did. Change it. Today. Call the friend. Say, I love you. Walk a little more. Work a little less. Let go of the anger. And do the scary thing. Because one day, you'll be 75 too. And you'll want to look back not with regret, but with peace.